Hi, how's everyone? Good morning. This is the energy check-in. Thanks for coming back, and hello and welcome if you're new. Thanks for finding me. We're going to do the morning energy check-in. We're going to draw one Lenormand, get 3 clarifiers, and an oracle card. What do we have for today? These are timeless, so whenever you find this is when you are meant to find it. Even if it's the next day or 2 weeks later, there's going to be something here for you. Remember, not all messages are going to resonate for all of you in the same way. So leave what doesn't resonate now, but keep it in mind because it might make sense at a later time. You are all at different points in the timeline. Let's see what we've got. Stars. All right. I do give that to Aquarius energy because of the star card. It has to do with redirecting your energies. This is guidance, orientation, navigation, direction and purpose, dreams and wishes, tools, means, and instruments. So some in the collective today may be looking at an opportunity to redirect themselves towards a better better options, towards their purpose, towards something more fulfilling, towards a love interest, towards something that realigns your path. So let's get 3 clarifiers, please, for the collective today. What do we need to know about the stars? No, they gotta flip out. Out, please. Let's see. Clarify the stars. We've got the Emperor. Okay. Some kind of authority. Maybe someone is coming into some authority. Maybe they're taking authority. We've got the Fool, a brand new journey, brand new opportunity, going forth with no baggage. And then we've got the 2 of Swords. It did come out recently with one of the other readings, but it was the other side. It was the front side, which represents the outer self. This time, we have the 2 of Swords on the back side, which is the inner self. It's also got moon energy. 2 of Swords is Gemini energy, but this could be moon in Gemini. So either you may have that as a placement in your chart, or this could be manifesting around the moon in Gemini, or since the moon in Gemini, something like that. The moon represents illusion, our inner self, things we keep hidden, things that come back around. It does represent cycles and rhythms and feminine energy here. So this represents deep contemplation during a time of uncertainty, plain and simple. So the first one we got here is the Emperor. Structure, order, stability, permanence, authority, and power. Masculine energy. I give it to it represents Aries, but I also give it to Capricorn. And then we have the Fool. Again, also kind of given Aries energy because it's active. It's cardinal energy. It's taking a new step. It's a new beginning. This is going boldly and blindly towards a leap of faith with no baggage and no expectations. Wow, I love that. But then we have that 2 of Swords, that deep contemplation during a time of uncertainty. So at first I was confused about that, right? We've got authority here. Somebody is stepping up, getting in their boss energy with this Emperor. This also could be somebody who is in authority in your energy, Aries or Capricorn. Maybe you have that in your chart. Or somebody is just functioning in the energy of being in their authority, okay? This is being very powerful, putting order to things, overseeing things. This is very take charge, daddy energy. And then we have the Fool, going boldly, a leap of faith. But then there's that Two of Swords, that contemplation, because there's something here that's uncertain. Well, on top of the Fool, that makes sense, you know? You've got the Fool going into a new direction, no baggage, no expectations. But before you make that jump, you're still unsure of it. Even though you have great confidence in what you want, the stars have realigned you here. You have a new direction. You have a new wish, a new dream, a new ambition, and you're taking a hold of that very authoritatively. You're like, I want this. I'm going for it. I'm looking towards the sunrise. This is going to be wonderful. And even though you have this very active, wonderful energy, you know very well that you still need to come at this with some kind of logic and planning. That's why you're in that Two of Swords in the reverse energy, that deep contemplation during a time of uncertainty. What is not uncertain, what is very certain, is that you have seen and recognized the opportunity to redirect yourself. What you are uncertain of is where that's going to lead to. The Fool jumps off a cliff looking at the sky, not at his feet. So even though you're very enthusiastic about taking this leap of faith, you're very strong in this belief and this ambition. You still understand that there are things that you can't foresee. But I don't feel that that is going to stop you. Let's get one more, please. What should they do? Get an advice card. One advice card for this. So yeah, you have an opportunity to redirect your energies, your passions, your direction. It's like you're looking towards something new and not even looking behind you. Going forth with no baggage and no expectations, but you are still in deep contemplation about it because you're not sure where it's going to go. And you also don't want to take that leap foolishly. It's the Fool. You don't want to be foolish. You want to be structured about this. And you want to be strong about this. And you want to go about it in a very organized, responsible way. What do we have here? We've got the Seven of Swords, or Seven of Wands, I apologize. It's a small, hard-fought win. You don't get above yourself, but be proud. See? I like that. It's saying you have the authority to go ahead and do this. Just make sure you've thought everything through. And you are going to do that. This is wonderful. I don't see anything negative here. This could be advice. You have the opportunity to go forth in something very enthusiastically with your own authority, but make sure you think it through first. Don't get too ahead of yourself, but be proud of the progress you have made so far. So let's get an oracle message. I hope that resonated. My information is in my description. Email, Venmo, Cash App. I'm available for personal readings and birth chart inquiries. I would also appreciate some feedback or a signal boost. Give me a thumbs up or a share. It helps get my content seen. Let's get one oracle message, please, for the daily energies. We've got the Lady. That's interesting because she came out in the pre-shuffle for the Lenormand deck. So so we've got technically the Emperor and the Empress. Enjoy growth and reap your rewards. Hey, I like that. Lord and Lady. Okay. Hang on a second. So here's the Lady. She's abundant, Empress energy. She's got the apple there of knowledge. She's got a full garden that she grew for herself. very abundant. It says, reap what you have sown and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Grow and expand in all areas of your life. See, that's that Fool energy. Go ahead and grow. It says, fertility, growth, and abundance are all imminent when the lady arrives in your life. All the seeds you have planted are coming to life, and there are plenty more rewards to come. In a material sense, this card can represent financial security and comfort. It shows that there will be more than enough to go around. If you're making business deals or setting intentions to create financial growth, this card indicates a considerable amount of monetary success. The lady can also usher in other forms of abundance, opportunities, marriage proposals, and even the birth of a child. She will help you respect nature and connect with its forces in order to have a genuinely supported journey through life. There you go, see? You got the stars, you got your direction, you've got the step to take, the cliff to jump off. You've got the authority and the power to do so. You're in your right frame of mind. You are taking time to be very contemplative about this because you're still uncertain where you're going to land. But you have success here in this endeavor. Even if it's small, this is talking about a small win. I mean, that makes sense. It's a daily read. It's a small win for today. You can be proud of it, but don't get above yourself. Don't. It's the feeling of stay humble. Stay humble. Like, don't rub it in, I guess. Don't rub it into people. Like, yeah, in your face. Just take your win, go home, and do the silent, I did it, something like that. But stay humble. It's like, okay, I did it, but, I can do better, and I'm going to enjoy it, and I'm going to use it wisely. Keywords there. I'm going to use it wisely because it took me a long time to get to this point. Okay, so that's what I have for the daily read. I hope that resonated. What do we have coming up next? I think I have Scorpio placements and Venus direct in Pisces. That's what we got coming up. I hope that resonated. I hope you have a great day until I see you again in the next reading. Okay, thanks. Bye.